As I picked up my husband's coat from the dry cleaner, a hotel key card slipped out with yesterday's date. My heart stopped, a cold dread creeping up my spine. It was like finding a snake in a box of chocolates. I stood there, in the middle of the dry cleaners, clutching that damning piece of plastic while 1,000 questions hammered at my mind. My first instinct was to storm over to his office, confront him then and there, but something held me back. I needed to know more before I faced the potential unraveling of my life. With shaky hands and a pounding heart, I drove to the hotel, a nondescript place on the edge of town. As I entered the lobby, I wondered if I was ready for what I might find. The receptionist barely looked up as I approached the desk, too engrossed in her phone. I asked for the room number, pretending to be my husband. The room was on the 3rd floor, and as I made my way up, a bitter cocktail of anger and fear churned in my stomach. I reached the door and hesitated, my hand hovering over the handle. When I finally pushed the door open, the scene was almost too cliché to bear. There, in the dimly lit room, my husband lay entwined with another woman, the remnants of a romantic dinner scattered around them. They froze, eyes wide with shock and guilt. I had imagined this moment 100 different ways on the drive over, but nothing prepared me for the raw, visceral pain that tore through me. He scrambled to explain, stammering out excuses and apologies, but all I heard was the shattering of trust, the crumbling of the life we'd built together. As the argument escalated, secrets poured out like a torrent. The affair wasn't just a one-time fling, it had been going on for months. And then, amidst the shouting and tears, the confession that hit me like a freight train: he had fallen in love with her. The betrayal was like a knife twisting in my gut, but as I stood there, I realized something pivotal. I had been so consumed by the fear of losing him that I hadn't noticed how lost I had become in the relationship, sacrificing my own happiness for the illusion of security. This revelation, painful as it was, offered a strange sense of clarity. I turned and left, my heart heavy yet somehow lighter, ready to face a future I hadn't dared to imagine.